Well, well, well. Oh! What's up, great people? How y'all doing out there today? Today is the 21st day of releasing mediocrity. It's your man, Soapbox Rhaq, a.k.a. Tez Rhaq, a.k.a. me, myself, and I, and you. How y'all doing? Man, I'm tired, but I'm glad to be here to do this video for y'all. Man, today I want to talk about relationships and how mediocre they could be. How many of us have been in friendships, relationships, associations, relationships, partnerships, relationships, significant other relationships, and it just completely went sour? Me. I know I have. No fault to the next person. I don't blame no one anymore. I just blame myself. Because I was being mediocre. You know, I have an idea of who I am, but sometimes that idea does not come across in the physical world. And with that, it's a growing process all the time. I think about past relationships I were in, and I thought about, like, wow, what kind of person was I to even think I should be dating at this point in my life? You know what I'm saying? What kind of person was I to join this organization at this stage in my life, thinking that I was good, you know? And I guess I was to some degree. But today, you know, I'm very particular about who I share my time with now. So, especially when it comes to the young ladies, I'm very particular because I don't want to waste time with anybody. So, the dating process is very spread out. But needless to say, when we're dating people, a lot of times we do present our representative. This is the person that we are striving to be like a lot of times. And a lot of times that doesn't come across as who you really are at the moment. And so when we get into relationships and things start going sour, first thing I do is look at me now. I was like, okay, what was I on? What was I doing? What was I thinking? Like, the chemistry wasn't there from jump, you know, but I stayed in it, you know. And it's like, why would I stay in something and take this abuse and give out abuse and, you know, so on and so forth? It's because, man, I'm developing. You know, I had a lot of mediocrity in my character, and because I had a lot of mediocrity in my character, it's going to show. There's no way you cannot show, you know, who you are. It's who you are, you know. And like, we all have grandiose, you know, ideas about who we are, but in the physical reality, this is not who you are. It's who you're striving to become. So one thing about relationships is once you start recognizing certain things are not gelling, like, I'm gonna say, for instance, if it's still, you're still basing everything off of attraction, you're kind of doomed. I don't like to be like that, but it's kind of doomed because, I mean, we was doing the attraction thing in high school. I mean, I'm grown now. I shouldn't be doing what I was doing in high school, you know. If you're basing it off of, you know, finance or, you know, financial security, I mean, you're supposed to take care of yourself. You're not supposed to wait for somebody else to take care of you, because now if that person leaves, now what? You know, you're back to square one, or you're going to be trying to search for somebody else to, like, compensate for that. So bottom line is, man, don't get involved in any relationship until you're good with who you are. I mean, being honest, totally and completely honest about who you are. And when you are good with you, then you bring somebody in, because now that person should be a reflection of how good you are, because they should be in the exact same spot. And one thing I noticed with all my quote unquote failed relationships is because I wasn't in a good spot, and then I look back, some of them women were not in a good spot. These women were not in good spots either. So, and it's not a jab at them, you know, it's just, you know, life is always unfolding, you know, and withering at the same time. So if I'm going through a wither period and someone is going through an unfolding period, I mean, man, we're going to clash consistently. And I think that's a lot that happens in relationships. So with that said, release all the mediocre relationships, people. Don't get involved in a relationship until you cleaned out everything inside of you. Once you got rid of all your insecurities, all your inadequacies, all your innuendos, the things, all the fear, everything you got going on with you. Once you relinquish that, you are the perfect person to meet someone else who has done the exact same thing. This is Soapbox Rhaq, day 21, releasing mediocrity. I love y'all. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, check it out consistently. And also, people, always remember, change the definitions of things, you change your response. Face every apprehension repetitiously. I'm out of here. Check y'all tomorrow.